spoilers. And obviously, don't tell me I'm bald. I already know. I already know I'm bald. And you start telling me you're bald or I'm bald. Guess what? Boom! You're all blocked. One Piece. Okay, guys, if you don't want to be spoiled, go ahead and swipe up. But guess what? You're all about to get spoiled. You're all about to get spoiled big time. And there's no holding back here. There's no holding back. You're all going to get spoiled. So just take it easy and enjoy the ride. Okay. All right, chapter 1109, Obstruction. So, guys, yet again, there are spoilers here. If you don't want to be spoiled, go somewhere else. So, because here's the thing. A lot of people don't want to get spoiled. I don't want to get spoiled on certain things. I take that back. I want to get spoiled on everything. So, these spoilers are the spoilers going into the chapter 1109. So, what's up, Anime for Life and Cosplay and Weeb? How you doing? All right. All right, so if you guys don't want to be spoiled, please go somewhere else. But chapter 1109, Obstruction. Limited cover series number 26, Wano Kuni. We see Onigashima, which is, the big demon skull that they fought on, sinking under the sea towards ancient Wano Kuni. Chapter starts where last one ended. Recording that started in last chapter was made in the past by Vegapunk. We could see Shaka and the other satellites with him too. Vegapunk broadcast signal makes that Marines Den Mushi all over the world broadcast his message and no one can turn them off. Okay, so those little, the Den Mushi are those projection snails. And the projection snails are now sending out this signal from Vegapunk, which is how the last chapter ended, because Vegapunk he's being unalived. So he's being unalived. So that's where this is going. And he's now broadcasting to the entire world. Shaka suggested that people around the world would need some time to prepare their screens in visual Den Mushi. So Vegapunk tells people of the world that he will wait for 10 minutes so that everyone can prepare their screens in visual Den Mushi. So everyone's getting, hey, what's up, Teen Sloth? Everyone's getting their projection snails ready. Usopp and Nami group are seeing Vegapunk's message. They are confused about what Vegapunk is doing. No news about Zoro, Jinbei, or Brook in this chapter. This is a travesty. I've never seen so much Zoro hate. Than I currently see from Oda. This guy's been fighting a cat for 30 chapters! 30 chapters! A cat! 30 chapters! 30 No, I'm just kidding. Cut to Luffy. He's still grabbing Saturn's head. Okay, so in his right hand, he's got Kizaru. Yeah. Kizaru? Yeah, the light dude. Okay. And then his other hand, he's got Saturn. And Saturn's in his, super spider form. The four members of the Gorosei in Mary Joyce are talking to Saturn. It seems they use some kind of telepathy, probably related with their powers. Could be. Justin, what's up, man? Hey! Go ahead and just block Roman AU. Just block him. Or, not, mute him. Make him suffer. But mute him, for real. Get that guy out of here. He doesn't even deserve it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. The Gorosei. Is Vegapunk really unalived? I laugh because I can't say the other word. Saturn. I think so. I saw how Kizaru unalived him. Gorosei. Then he must have used his unalive to trigger that broadcast. And probably the source of the signal is in Egghead's labo phase. Egghead's labo phase is the big scientific structure in the very middle of the island. And also, the source of its energy, its power, the source of the research, everything. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, mute that guy. Now we see how people all over the world react and prepare to receive Vegapunk's signal. Okay, everybody's getting ready for the biggest news announcement since Justin Bieber breaking up with Selena Gomez. Okay, since it was huge. You guys had to have been there. Actually, they've had a lot of massive announcements. Number one, Luffy being announced, but I mean it wasn't over the Den Den Mushi. It was over the newspaper system that he was one of the emperors of the sea, or before then, when he was one of the 5 emperors of the sea with a bounty of 1.5 billion. There's been a lot of, or how about the Paramount War? How about that massive, or when he showed up, when Luffy showed up and was like, I'm paying my respects, I'll be back in 2 years. What? Or how about when it was announced that Aokiji and Akainu fought for 10 days? Anyway. Now we see how the people all over the world react and prepare to receive Vegapunk's signal. In Dressrosa, we see Rebecca, Leo, Kairos, and other people preparing their skeins. Their skeins. I do that for Fortnite. Look at these skeins. But the screens. They're preparing their screens. Leo, is that the doctor whom Luffy Land is holding hostage? Rebecca, don't believe those news that tries to make Lucy, because during Dressrosa, he was known as Lucy, not Luffy, because Luffy was like, hey, they'll never guess that I'm Luffy if I name myself Lucy. That's my king of the pirates. Leo. In Fuchsia Village, Whoop Slap says they haven't a projector in the village, so they will just hear Vegapunk's voice. I'm here to donate horses ship. And how am I going to use horse shampoo? I'm bald. That's why you guys aren't allowed to say mute Island King. Island's now a king of being muted. Get him muted. Horse shampoo. All right. All right. Let's. Horse. Okay. In World Economy News. In World Economy Newspapers headquarters, Vivi is confused about where Luffy is in the recording. Morgans, which is the leader of the World Economy News, says the broadcast must be pre-recorded. Wapol is there with them too, because we found out Wapol's the GOAT. Wapol might actually be the One Piece. Wapol, who got beat up by Luffy back on the ice island, or the snow island, where they got Chopper. I've got Chopper, actually. Do I have Yeah, there he is. I've got Chopper. But then Wapol went off, decided to start making his own metal, which is now Wapol metal. Or, what is it called? Wa metal? Something like that. You get it in every, One Piece game. And now he's rich. He runs his own island. Everybody loves him. And he saved Vivi. Kind of. Sabo did all that. But now Vivi and Wapol are with Morgans at the World Economy News paper headquarters. That's freaking awesome. I love that. A Gaimon for the win. Gaimon actually might be the one. I'm pretty sure he can't come out of the treasure chest because he needs to be taken out by Joy Boy. A fully awakened Joy Boy. Just started Punk Hazard. Oh yeah, you might want to miss this then, brother. You might want to miss this. Because guys, we're about to get deep into this. Okay, this is about to get deep. All right. It's nighttime in Water 7. Water 7, obviously, where we found what was it called? Flam? Lucky Flam? Or Frankie? I've got all of these. Every one of these that come out, I get one. So we got Frankie, and his brother Iceberg is still there, adopted brother. Water 7, Iceberg wakes up and tells his genius secretary Alice, whatever that is in Japanese with an Italian pronunciation, Alice, tells his genius secretary Alice to prepare some screens to broadcast Vegapunk's message. So all of Water 7, which is one of the biggest one of the biggest ship manufacturers in the entire area of the Grand Line, is now going to see this broadcast from Vegapunk. I'm doing this because it said Alice. Italian pronunciation of Alice Alice. There we go. I've never watched One Piece before, but for real, is it good? Oh, you're going to love it. Your head is so shiny. Angel muted right now. Get. You don't have hair. Sly Fanta, get them out of here. Thank you so much. It's ridiculous. I asked for one thing when I was doing this, okay? I asked that people don't bring up my condition, okay? It's a condition. I don't want to keep being brought up about the condition. I don't care if it's in my name. That's how are they going to recognize me, all right? I realize that. But for them to needlessly bring it up, terrible. They should all be ashamed of themselves. Alice, or Alice. I've already prepared screens all over the city. President Iceberg. Do you have a headset dent? No. I put mine way to the back. And I actually, there's a gap here, and I wear hats. So I don't have a headset dent. In Kamabaka Queendom, Ivankov is surprised to see Vegapunk's new head. Dragon is thinking about the moment Shaka told him that he was about to unalive. I like your videos. You send a good message to the world. God bless you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. That was nice. Wow. Ivankov for the win, by the way. BTW, Ivankov for the win. Yeah, we're not going to get into that. Do I find... And by the way, I know you guys are all asking. Do I find Ivankov's the female side attractive? Yes! Who doesn't? Okay, anyway. That's right. Keep muting them. Whatever they said. Mr. Okay, you already muted them. Okay, they said I look like Mr. Clean. Are you? You got to be out of your mind. Okay, so we could see 2 more people's reactions in other random islands. Okay, cool. Random island it up. All right. Back to Egghead Island. Luffy wonders why there's no damage to Saturn, so he decides to use another strategy. Is he actively engaging him in combat right now? All I see was he held him. Are we missing something here? All right, Kizaru shoots a laser beam from his eyes, but Luffy dodges it. Okay, Luffy, multiple, faster than light. He's just dodging laser beams. Then Luffy slaps Kizaru and Saturn together with his giant hands, using a very strong attack called Gumma Gumma No Dawn Symbol. Oh, he's using Symbol again. That's freaking awesome. So he's clashing his hands like a symbol on him. Awesome. Apparently it's faster than light because Kizaru's not dodging it, and turning them into a kind of flat paper. They also have stars going around in circles in their heads. Dude, okay, if for anybody that says that Luffy doesn't have Toon Force, you're wrong. We don't know how much Toon Force he has, but he just flattened these people out, and they got stars. I'm telling you, his power is the strongest in all of One Piece, and he's Joy Boy. He should be having all the time, all the fun times. So yeah, it's awesome. He flattened people. He flattened an admiral and a 5 elders out. Okay. Saturn and Kizaru. And then he made stars go around their heads in a circle. It's fantastic. Have you ever played Kingdom Hearts? Of course. Is Sanji attracted to Ivankov? I mean, I am. You know. You know. Okay, so, however, it's okay. Luffy grabs squashed Kizaru and Saturn and throws them, both of them, to the sea. Hey, that's smart. Because they've got devil fruits. What we don't know about Saturn. He might not. He might just be a demon. It's 5:30. Kizaru hits a battleship, and we see him lying down, panting in the ship. So he's panting like a cat. Or like a dog. Because, okay, my cats pant like dogs. I don't know if your cats do that. My cats do that. But Kizaru hits a battleship and is just sitting there. Come on, man! You're fighting against the sun god. All right. When you're fighting against the sun god, you don't have time to be sitting there on a battleship panting. You got to get up and you got to go and fight the sun god. All right. But, of course, it's the sun god. They don't stand a chance. However, Saturn flies back like a boomerang and attacks Luffy with his legs. Saturn is using a technique similar to Luffy's Gumma Gumma no UFO. When will the copycatting stop? Huh? Saturn stole that from him, probably because he saw it 900 years ago. I'm just saying. Luffy dodges the attack. He's angry and when he sees Saturn is uninjured. Luffy, Nani? What? Why isn't he taking any damage after all I did? You symboled them and then threw them out in the ocean. What? That's not much. You're not doing much here, Luffy. The 4 members of the Gorosei make contact with Saturn. They make contact with Saturn. Gorosei, and that's the 5 elders. That's those old people that serve under Imu. And Imu is like the actual ruler of the world, and they're all a bunch of demons, I guess. I don't know. It's starting to come out. Gorosei, Saturn, there is no time. We cannot allow Vegapunk to talk. Saturn, I know. Then I shall call you all. Black lightning appears in Egghead Island. Marines that are seeing what's happening from battleships are in shock. In the epic final double page of the chapter, Saturn touches the ground, and 4 gigantic magic circles appear around him. Huge black flames come up from magic circles. Luffy is in shock with his eyes popping out their sockets. Like a cartoon. Toon Force? Come on. Luffy. Nande? What are those? What are those? Sanji carrying Vegapunk. Sanji's now carrying Vegapunk. There we go. So we got Sanji carrying Vegapunk. He observes in shock the black flames that appear where Luffy is fighting. Sanji, those things were there back when the Spider Gramp appeared too. So it's a teleportation. It's an instant transmission. It's I don't know, what is that thing that on Rick and Morty that he uses to teleport between dimensions? It's one of those, but it's black flames. Editor's message. The stars are assembling. The stars are assembling. Why is that put there? Because if you look at Luffy, the sun god, Nika, the sun is what? A star. But the editor's message here says the stars are assembling. Is the Gorosei, is Imu, other star gods? Probably not. They're probably demons that need to be handled by Joy Boy. But that's the end of the chapter. It's fantastic. How did you get into Fortnite and anime? Anime. I've been watching that since I was a kid. And Fortnite, I started playing that because my son was playing it and it looked cool. So I started playing it. When the heck is Dragon going to make a move? Hey, you tell me. I haven't a clue. I would love to see Dragon. Because all Dragon's been doing is dragging his butt. He hasn't been doing it. He showed up once at Rogue Town. Hey! Leave my son alone. I'm not going to let you know it's my son. But as soon as you see me, Smoker, guess what? I'm going to make a bunch of lightning happen, and a storm, and some clouds. He might be the god of wind. We have no idea. But that's it. That is the entire chapter right there. I'm going to go ahead and load this to my YT. But thank you so much, guys, for being here. Appreciate you all. Thank you for everyone that did not say, how do you get viral on TikTok? You just post a bunch of content that people want. I mean, there's no other way around it. Bro came when Smoker was fighting him, but not the four. Yeah. Facts. Okay. Yeah, the 5 Gorisairs showing up to fight his son. But, if it's Smoker, who was a captain at the time? No, was he even a captain? Was he a lieutenant or something? he was like, I'm going to show up to save my son. Where were you when Kizaru, and this is your Dragon, where was Dragon when Kizaru was about to end them all? Did he not show up because he knew Kuma was there? I mean, come on. Did he not show up because he knew Dark King Raleigh was there? I mean, come on. Come on. Virgil passed away? 60. Oh my gosh. That's sad. I know who Virgil is. What's my favorite devil fruit? Obviously the Gumma Gumma no Mi. The Hito Hito no Mi Model Nika. People always say like, it's the, like I don't know. The Hito Hito no Mi Model Nika. I was like, oh, okay, well I don't want to ruin it for anybody. So here it is. Well, I've got that one, and I've got this one. Wait a minute, no, that's the dark one. Here we go. This is the small one. I've got one of the big ones that came with the cards, because I wanted that. I didn't even want the cards. I wanted this. So, well, there you go, guys. That is chapter 1109. I'm going to go ahead and upload this to my my YT, and I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being here. Love you all. And, guys, remember, Joy Boy is here. All right. Peace.